Hi, I am Spectre, your penetration tester. I map your attack surface, perform external and internal penetration tests, vulnerability exploitation, intercept and crack credentials, and perform lateral movement before real attackers do. Let's reveal your gaps before they're used against you.
Can you perform an internal penetration test for me?
Sure thing. Use the chat card below to provide me with your penetration test scope. Thanks. I will perform your penetration test and send you a report once I am finished. Let me know if you have any questions.
Provide an executive summary of our most recent penetration test findings.
The latest internal infrastructure penetration test was completed on May 15, 2026. Overall security posture is assessed as Grade B with a score of 85. Asset lifecycle and attack surface are generally well managed with strong performance on end-of-life management, exploits, web exposure, and encryption. Identity protection is also graded B, but underlying metrics show weaknesses in credential handling and external reputation. Configuration hardening is the weakest area with a grade of C and particularly poor performance on lateral movement controls. Critical findings include lateral movement via compromised credentials, which was successfully exploited during testing, and outdated unsupported software that is likely to be remotely exploitable. High-risk OpenSSH vulnerabilities affect remote access services. Numerous medium findings covered clear text authentication, leaked credentials, stealer malware infections, and protocol misconfigurations, all of which increase the probability of credential-based compromise. Low and informational findings include firewall configuration gaps, web and application misconfigurations, and external reputation indicators. Remediation should prioritize closing lateral movement paths, upgrading or decommissioning unsupported software, and hardening authentication and credential management.
Summarize the results of the attack against the Windows SMB service during my penetration test.
This attack targeted the Windows Server host at 10.0.6.152 over SMB on port 445, using the well-known MS17010 SecSec exploit module from the Metasploit framework. The exploit successfully abused the SMB memory corruption flaw to leak pool information, manipulate a groomed transaction, and overwrite the security context so the session ran with full system privileges. A MeterPredator payload was executed via a temporary Windows service in PowerShell, which was then removed as part of cleanup. Once system access was obtained, multiple post-exploitation modules were run to harvest credentials. Smart Hashdump and the credential collector extracted NTLM password hashes for local accounts, including Administrator Threat Intelligence Demo PowerShell User and Guest, which were saved to loot files suitable for offline cracking. Additional modules probed many third-party applications and remote access tools. Most were not installed, but some generated credential loot for products like iMail and Xshell or XFTP. Attempts to dump domain hashes confirmed the host was not a domain controller. The session remained at system integrity for the duration of the 10-minute window from 4:36 to 4:46 Coordinated Universal Time, before being manually terminated and cleaned up. Overall, the attack demonstrates full remote code execution and credential harvesting against an unpatched legacy Windows system.
Send me a copy of the penetration test report.
You got it. Here is a copy of your penetration test report. Let me know if you have any questions.